All right, most dangerous game. We'll start with the
most dangerous game is cool.
Official trailer, which I remember liking a lot.
This trailer's really good. Oh, Jesus Christ alive.
So sorry. We turned it up to watch something else.
See, that font,
Yeah.
It was cool at first.
Time.
It had its time.
Place.
We're past that.
Yeah.
Jamie Hawthorne, age 24, son to Sarah and Ethan Hawthorne.
I think the big inspiration for this, the book, obviously, but I think Get Out was a really big one. And The Shining, obviously. That blue,
Great blue.
it's my favorite blue of them all.
Great use of color throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
This was maybe the craziest shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know if crazy is the right word, but just kind of most taxing.
Hectic.
When we filmed it during the most pain in the ass time of the year, where we have literally the least amount of light. We filmed it.
Winter solstice.
We filmed most of it on the day before winter solstice. So
and the coming weeks to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I knew that we had less light.
It was getting dark at 5:30.
And we didn't want any of it to be taking place at night, so that didn't help. God.
I feel like this one really came together well.
It did, yeah.
Even though we were out in the woods the whole time.
Mm.
God, dude, that was it was so windy.
Oh, yeah.
Pouring rain the first day, overcast, and then pouring rainstorm at the end of the second day.
It's just crazy shit.
And then basically sunny the third day. We had to try to blend them all together.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the fight scene.
That shit was crazy.
We worked really hard. We did a full previs, yeah.
On that one.
Because we weren't going to get out there and be like, well, what do we do?
All right, figure it out.
We had to get it.
This is the most intense thing we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. I know you guys have said it. I think with me having thought about it, this wouldn't be a bad one to have under the theaters to show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be an immersing one.
It'd be cool, yeah. I needed some time to sit with it, but I think it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Great trailer.
Really good trailer.
Well, remember, like and subscribe, and we'll get into the main video.
Trailers are only as good as the music I find for them.
Yeah.
It's true.
So.
I liked the opening to this one, too.
Did you take those pictures?
I did.
Wow. You took that?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
I was on my way to Utah. That's Sisters. That's Utah. That's Utah, Park City.
Yeah, because I thought these
That's
were
my
stock
house.
images at first.
No. That's on the way home from Big Lake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a flower at my mom's
Sure
house.
is.
That's a camera in my room.
That's the old school
That's the old boy.
camera right there.
What is this? Heavy, deep cello on this?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, because I always think of, I think that's kind of got the eerie, the violin's always very eerie.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you misspell that the first? You misspelled something
Oh,
on the first
Oh, of
time?
course.
You sent it to us is this
When
good?
do I not misspell something? I'm terrible at spelling. Probably would have just sent an email, but...
I'd say did he not look up Oregon Board of Photography if it was a real thing?
It probably
It is a real thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, I love this.
This was
very Shining.
Heavily based on Get Out, which was heavily based on The Shining, so it all kind of works
I
together.
really enjoyed when we were driving up to film, getting all these
Oh yeah, Kane.
shots.
Yeah, Kane got all that. He was.
Nice.
He
That's
told me it's going to be like The Shining, so just make sure we have a clean background of the trees to get all the names and stuff.
There you go.
The music is cool. This is up by the reservoir or whatever.
I know we say it with a lot of stuff, but this was the most put together video I think we had done up until this point.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything really lacking that I could immediately point to.
yeah, it's all linear. It's like linear. I mean, it's one kind of.
And it gets into it pretty quick. Like this opening scene, and then
This is slower than most of the time. Like most of the things we do. Like I usually, I like to do the cold opens.
this had none. It just goes right into it.
Which I think for YouTube, I think that they're good because I think it helps people be like, hey, I want to watch this.
Sometimes you just gotta make it.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Do what
how
you
gotta
want.
do it. It's just like what would the cold open have been? There wouldn't really be.
Yeah, you wouldn't really do it. Because again, it sets the tone. You're kind of unsettled with the music, and it's like it's kind of.
Actually, I originally was gonna have a cold open, and it was gonna be a different person dying. But I thought that it would have been actually more interesting to just go right into it, not really knowing what would happen.
You don't see
Basically,
the guy.
the main story starts like right now. So
Yeah.
it's not even that far into it.
You're like, oh fuck.
Wow.
I'm starting to think he's not part of the Oregon Board of Photography.
A few dead giveaways that I probably should have picked up on, but.
This is a real rainy day. Just the whole day. From drizzling to pouring rain.
This was a reshoot. That's close up. That's why the sun's on my face.
Mm-hmm.
This was not. I now know, which I learned during doing Ruby. I think somebody suggested it to not have rain on the close-ups. It kind of gives.
Yeah.
In
Gives away
hindsight,
that it's,
it works like right here. It
digital.
works well, but then on the close-ups, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
what are you doing? God, it was just cold and it was wet. My feet got wet immediately.
Yeah, middle of December. It
Bad.
probably didn't
call.
even crack 40 degrees.
No, it was
No.
cold.
Well, and like, I felt for you guys because I was at least all bundled up. I had,
you had your tactical
my
Gatorade.
Tactical Gatorades, my jacket, and
I
everything.
was kind of good. I had my boots on and
That's
a
true.
few layers up top, but once we
You're kind
got
of hoed.
once we got into the to the rain and everything got soaked. No matter
Yeah.
I could have easily chose any other outfit, but I was like, no, this is the one. This is what I'm doing. I had to have a shirt I could cut the. Wait, where do I get my?
There's a shirt. In
It's just in the bag.
Oh,
because you were gonna cut like, the sleeves off.
Yeah.
and everything.
but then I was like, then I'd be really cold.
Yeah,
Actually, would I? Because then I wouldn't have wet sleeves on.
But still, you have the rain going right on your arms and then the wind and everything.
God, yeah, just really not really any good options.
No, you're kind of screwed either.
and your hair was a little bit longer in this one.
Yeah, it's
too.
pretty long. Yeah. So this is January.
December, leading up to
It
Christmas.
came out in
Okay.
January, but we shot this in December.
Womp womp. Where's the Dutch tilt?
Oh, I haven't started shooting yet.
I know,
This
but
was all just us.
Kane
us two.
does do a Dutch tilt though.
I do.
I think so.
I do the cool shot that I wanted.
What was that?
When you have the two trails to. choose
Oh
from.
yeah. I bet I like that shot.
Took a bit to get it smooth.
Just survive. And better yet, if you can find your way back to the road, you win and can go free.
He's such a liar.
Though I
An
must
asshole, this guy.
Not true.
I haven't lost yet. I'm the world's last great hunter.
Lame. Oh, maybe it wasn't Dutch tilt. Maybe it was that where you like go low. What is he?
People.
All nonchalant.
People.
People, of course.
Motherfuckers there.
See, this was the one that we did that I was like, this is what made me want to do Lost and Found. Well, no. It was this and Doppelganger Paradox. Dutch tilt. This
There you
and
go.
Doppelganger Paradox where I was like, I am just, these are so dark.
We gotta do something fun.
It was after Kane's monologue in the garage where he's like, talking about
Talking about God.
God. He's like, I'm going to kill God. Like, I'm like, okay.
Jesus.
I think it's cool and
Palate
all.
cleanser.
And then
Dude,
just,
it's pissing.
no,
Oh my
now it's
God.
really raining.
I love when those sirens kick in.
Yeah, that shit's cool. All the stuff you did with the sound and everything and the music and all of it was great.
So I was saying, I feel like everything just came together with this one for where we were at. You having to buckle up the entire thing each and every time.
That's the Jimmy satchel, isn't it?
It is the Jimmy satchel.
There you go. What do you say?
I was gonna say I love the shot of the knife
Oh, when
where
you're
you
running?
just track the knife. It's kind of cool.
It's not even terrain down that hill.
God
It's-
no. I think we went as far as we could before you hit the tree behind you. My feet were wet as soon as we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you decided to go with fucking Vans instead of like boots or something.
Yeah, this was Kane's idea to have like go whoop, and then he goes whoop. I really like this shot.
Yeah, that shit's.
I also love the water's getting on the lens. You just get this like the way the light is kind of reacting to it. And I had a lot of running shots, and I cut it way down to like only a few.
It's true.
You guys should be proud.
I think it turned out much better.
Old me would have been doing 25 minutes just running.
Oh yeah, so this would have been an hour-long video. Oh
We put the rain cover on the camera. He splashed me as hard as he could.
Was that with the new camera? No.
no, this
No.
was I think before. I think you got the new camera for Christmas.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Going through these bushes. And like right before we're shooting, my dad sends me trail cam photos of just like bears and cougars out there. I'm like, all right, this is good. Get us
Oh,
locked
that's
in.
good to know.
I told you this. I showed you the pictures.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's why we were all carrying weapons.
We were strapped,
We're all strapped.
That's true.
just in case.
Just in case. Oh, dude, I was pretty proud of this fall.
It was good. Is it here? It's a little bit after.
No, I
right?
think it's right here, right? I think I look down and I'm going. Whoop.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, towards the tree. I remember thinking, make sure to throw the knife. Don't fall on your knife.
Yeah, that would have been real bad. Just face plant.
It'd suck. Immediately run into the woods and lose your only form of protection.
It's like the Hunger Games kind of.
A little bit, yeah. With the sirens and the
This is a hell of a shot.
running through the woods.
I know I was really like this tree needs to this needs to happen because the tree was yellow and like that contrast of color.
Wouldn't be the last time you need a tree shot. That probably took a lot longer than it should have.
Very fun.
But it was worth it 'cause it looks cool.
It was pretty cool. Oh, wait, I wouldn't say it was worth it, but it was pretty cool.
Come on.
Come on. I like the color. It's just so like blue, dark. It's like just browns and blues.
That's kind of that's what we were banking on, right?
Yeah.
We wanted that real forest color.
cold.
Not really done that before, I don't think.
We kept it pretty neutral or natural.
Yeah. Cold,
Mm-hmm.
chilly.
Because that's just a really good look out in the woods.
Yeah.
There's certain beauty to it. I loved this shot.
Ooh, get fucked up.
Dang.
Because that close up, that's the iPhone footage.
That was an iPhone.
We
yeah.
get your phone
That was
set
my
up
phone.
on
Yeah.
What?
When he gets close and the blood hits the camera.
Wasn't
Really?
that was the shot where I was like, that was the day, because you were there all the days except for this day,
Yeah, I was
the first day, and I was like, well, we can do it, and so like I had to have the pump on my foot, and so I'd have to like hit it and like hit it, and I think the first one was perfect, but it was perfect. Kane did everything perfect, but I didn't think it looked
You
good.
stopped halfway and you're like, no, reset.
And it was perfect.
I was so upset because you keep telling Emmett not to do that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Finish the take.
Yeah, I did the thing that I always say not to do.
I was so mad because we were almost done. We were ready to be done.
Like, wait.
Tend to your wounds.
I think it's cool that we don't see you yet.
Yeah.
Die Hard fans know exactly who it is talking, but
Try harder.
try harder is crazy. Really, the only aspect of the book that I mean, it's like the name and like the general concept, but like the plot within that, the plot points aren't really the same. I'm getting a little woozy.
because we were hitting, like the sun was down at this point.
Oh yeah, this was like all we could have got. It was gonna be dark in a second.
And we switched it to, instead of all one day, you take a little nap through the night.
Oh yeah, we're like, yeah, we'll say that. I think it makes sense. I think it works.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reveal of you is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun doing it. Getting all the trail cam shots was cool too.
Yeah, just like throwing it up. The one and only time I think smoking had an actual narrative impact on the film, because like usually it's for no reason except for it's epic. Smoking's cool.
He just sits in this room, chain smokes all day, watching the cams.
What a life.
In the reflection of the eye, that's a really good shot too.
Mm.
He's just sleeping, taking a little nap. Doesn't seem like a very fun life.
No.
You're just like a serial killer, basically, with extra steps.
Glad we wrote in those gloves. Those were pretty handy.
Literally.
Haha. Very good. What's what it's all about right here. That's the big iron ashtray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The one that your character has at the house.
Good transition too.
Mm.
And say, oh, where's the car?
Where are the cars?
Where are the cars?
If you get to the road, you win. You get to go free.
Ow.
He'd like probably be dead, right?
No, I mean, if it wasn't an
Right?
artery,
That's
probably could have clotted. So,
That's true.
and it's cold, but it's also cold, so it wouldn't have like dried. I think it makes sense. I have no idea.
This was such a pain in the ass to do.
I'm not cutting it at all. I'm not
Because
even.
your knife was so dull.
Well, yeah, because I doled it on purpose.
Yeah.
I just took concrete. I just went. And just. Oh God, yeah, trying to get that to stay on.
That was a pain in the ass.
It just kept sliding down.
Was this 3 days? Did we do this in 3 days?
3
Full days.
3 days, and then maybe a couple of reshoots. We went up the 4th weekend and did some reshoots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, the
Like the
main
close up
shoot
of your
was
eye at the beginning.
Yes.
But yeah, basically 4 weeks, 4 weekends.
Gotta say
That's a good shot.
Gotta say that's not that bad.
It wasn't, but it was full days.
3 full days.
Yeah, this is like 11 hour. Well, no, it's probably like 8 hours.
Yeah, the
'Cause
days
light.
were shorter.
'Cause we started about
7,
8 a.m.
8.
Yeah.
We got there.
We'd get there at like 8.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even use the shot of me putting the gloves on. Just had them on now.
Oh no, continuity error.
No, I'm saying that we don't have to show everything.
I think you're getting better at that.
I'm trying to. You guys have been telling me for a long time. It's taken a lot for me to unlearn what I've learned, what I've known. But you have to show it. But you did it, so you have to show it.
Now that flower was a reference to the flower picture at the beginning. Now this one being all
See,
wilted
there you
and
go.
stepped on.
I feel like it's paced fairly well
Yeah.
for how long it is.
Mm-hmm. It was the first that me shooting you in the leg, the upcoming interaction, and then the final one. It doesn't feel like 45 minutes.
Mm-mm.
It feels like it goes by pretty quick.
What's our worst paced video, you think?
Big
Big
iron.
iron.
On a fucking dime.
It's very funny. You're right, though. You're right. Which is ironically our highest viewed video.
It's true.
Which
I love Big Iron, but
I do
Jesus,
too.
it slows
No,
down.
you're right. You're right.
The shootout within the first 5 minutes, and then
And then nothing.
half hour of nothing until the.
Then you have
for
the
the
shootout.
final.
No, you're
Final
right.
fight.
That's
But
very funny.
I think it works because it's slow. It's fun.
that was my mindset. I would have do it very differently if I did it again.
Less nature shots
Less nature shots.
for that wonderful British gentleman with the banjo.
Yeah.
Applied
He
it.
was not a fan.
Not a fan.
So this is where you figure out
Whoa, who shot that shot?
that there's just speakers
like it.
out in the woods.
Your reflection is in my eye because you're wearing a bright yellow jacket. But
You know what? You make a point. But wait.
but then that moss is the same color, so it kind of
there
works.
you go.
What's that? That's not a part of nature.
You ever found the other speaker?
It is now because I don't know where it is. It got lost in the middle in there, but
It's a little Easter egg for you guys to go out and find.
yeah, it's like a geocache. It's
If you
like
can figure out where we filmed.
Get onto the property. Fun.
sponsored by Sony, who allowed us to make this picture.
On a 45 mil,
Mhm.
45 mil budget.
Yeah, they watched this and then cut our budget for Lost and Found. I'm not sure why. We went a little over budget, over schedule here.
So. In reality, we only had 2 speakers.
Sure, but
I think
Yeah,
it comes
no.
across that the car sound comes from the speakers.
I think so.
Yeah, it's what you did with the sound where it's,
Added the high pass, whatever
Yeah.
that means. I just think big walkie-talkies are cool.
I was gonna say that.
Sick.
I thought it'd sound dumb, but I do like the.
It makes me think of like Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
This was the craziest storm.
Yeah, it just started out of nowhere.
And it's already like you see like trees have fallen because like everything's old.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back a couple weeks after when it had been stormy for a while, like there were trees down. Like
Yeah.
would have been cool to get.
Mm-hmm.
But also
While we were there.
not cool to have gotten crunched by the trees,
Yeah.
which we wouldn't have because safety is our number one priority most of the time.
Yeah, because it started picking up here. We started getting shots of the trees.
Mm.
I loved my look in this.
Yeah, it was
the
cool,
big
right?
pants.
I was just imagining like those guys that, the British gentlemen. They got like the really classic nice shotguns, and they have like dogs, and they go duck hunting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I imagine.
I remember this, shooting this.
Yeah,
This was a fun thing. We did some kind of longer takes here.
yeah. We were trying to really
It's
do.
cool.
See, this was like an intentional use of handheld,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it works.
You can tell it's already starting to rain here.
Yeah. I think that you had a really good, very deadpan look for this. So,
Yeah.
like, I think this reveal really works. Because, like, he comes up to,
You have a great presence in this movie.
Oh, I love the glove and the cigarette. You got, like the eye. It's just very dark. Like, everything just feels, like, very dark.
Scary guy.
Dead-eyed almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm glad. That's what I was trying to do.
Ultimately, I love the, like, mud on the face look. I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of annoying every day, like, for the next... We'd
Like,
have to
how
go...
does it look?
And I'd have to go just rub my face in the dirt.
Belly flop on the ground
Yeah,
and start wiggling around.
Oh, this was the one where, yeah, the look.
Mm-hmm.
That shot. The timing.
You get behind the tree and I
Yeah.
look over.
Fucking video game logic. Like, what's going on over there?
Well, obviously it worked.
Bro?
I absolutely was thinking of a video game, though. It's like you throw a bottle.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, like Last of Us or whatever?
Yeah, last was just
It was a good squib too.
That was,
That was
yeah.
a really good squid.
It's tough because the leaves coming off.
Oh yeah.
It's tough to decide whether it's easier to just do it on the day or add it in later.
What?
What's that?
The blood
Yeah. I think for this,
on the day made sense, but like
yeah.
I think like on the wall blood makes sense to do it in post, but it's like the blood spray is better to do real. I think.
Yeah.
It's tough to get that look.
I mean, it's better to do it all real, but I just mean like time wise. This was a real. I was thinking of Inglourious Bastards on this part, where he kind of like he's got the shot and then he doesn't take it, kind of like Hans does.
He's probably thinking I just want to keep toying with this guy.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
He's putting up a fight.
He said try harder, and he is trying harder.
It's true.
God, it was so good.
It was fucking a nightmare.
Just had me laughing like a madman in the storm.
That was epic. Just love the look of the lens. It's like,
So hazy. And
yeah, it's cool. That laugh.
Scary guy.
Glad we got to use this first aid.
I know, yeah. I still have it, and I still have all. I used it again. The wrap on my
For
head
Lost and Found.
for Lost and Found. That's
Yeah.
from this. It's old, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's from like the 2000s.
70s, 80s.
Oh, was it from that long ago?
It's pretty
Really?
old. Yeah.
Kane gave it to me. He's like, "Have this."
I don't know exactly how old, but
I just
all
imagined.
the stuff is expired.
I imagined this kind of moment. Oh, it took too long, so I kind of. But just like shedding, I don't know, like, what is it? Yeah, like shedding skin, almost like a reptile.
Oh, there he is.
It's actually not that much blood for that.
I had a bunch of layers packing it down.
I need to get more blood. I'm very low. I don't think I need blood for a while for like project wise, but hey, it's a sweater.
Hey, that's a good looking sweater.
Here you look really up, just not having it. Just your eyes, you're just like motherfucker.
Well, the blue light from the screen, I mean, it
Really good.
helps a lot. Scanning all the boxes. And the storm has passed. Same day, though.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Here comes the tree.
I sense a big tree in a second.
One of the coolest shots in the movie.
Oh, this part's cool. I like this where it's like in the woods.
It goes, boom. Yeah. So this was day 3.
This was day 3. This
For
is the final day.
filming wise, yeah.
Yeah.
We really would have had more time for the ending
Ah, well.
if we didn't film that tree.
But look how cool it looks.
I honestly think it was pretty close to an hour.
I don't think it was.
Oh, it was like
actually that
20
cool.
minutes.
It was much.
It was like 20.
Look, wait, hold on, everybody.
Look how fucking sick this shot is.
Oh, yeah.
No, watch. Look at the difference in scale. Look at that. Look how he looks over that fucking tree. He's like, God damn, that's a big tree.
That took us a long time
I was just sitting up by the fence for a long time.
with the mic on.
Yeah.
Just assuming that
That we
what
were-
we were doing was worth the shit.
Oh, this part's cool because it's like hazy with the little fog.
I will say this is a different tree, but this shot was cool.
Maybe the light wouldn't have been in that perfect spot though.
See, there you go.
So
Joke's on you.
you think we didn't know what we were doing?
Maybe we could have had a better shot if you got there sooner.
Not even using the blade.
At least it was clean through and through. It's not stuck in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point.
absolutely obliterated my bicep. I'm probably never going to be able to use that arm again.
It was
Other-
it was the tricep. It's on the other
I'm
side.
assuming. I kind of assumed that it was kind of like a graze almost.
Look like a fucking Gray's teeth.
Though it's more blood than when Kane got stabbed with the entire blade into his shoulder. They went down this far into his body. I like the shot of me passing out. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool one.
This was one of those like had to show the because I did it did have to kind of show it all to connect this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take off.
Oh.
This is me like most of the time, just in general.
Zonked.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. You mind taking the wheel?
Almost ready to give up.
See, I wonder if this point got across where I'm like, camera.
I mean, I think so. 'Cause then we do the trail cams and everything, and
Oh no!
Starts looking as there's something a little off.
I think you do it tastefully though.
Yeah, it's always a moment where it's like he notices. Oh,
Yeah, it's not like just for funsies. Stealth game.
real stealthy.
well, I mean, he hasn't noticed until now.
This
so
is, you know, you make a good point.
do a pretty good job.
And you really wouldn't. Like, if you didn't know they're there, you probably, I mean, unless you're looking at that tree, which I don't know why you would be. What are you doing in there? Recharging your health? Just.
Yeah, patching myself up.
What do they do in Fortnite? How do they? That's you.
On my shoulder.
I like that shot, color-wise.
Mm.
Nice greens. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. It was this that I was like, wow, I want to do a comedy.
Yeah, Jamie. To be fair, I only use those to track.
That's some great hair.
That's some really good hair.
I'm glad we try to mix up my hair for every.
I try to mix up looks pretty good
Mm.
for folks.
We need you to go bald on one of them.
Me?
Yeah.
I should go bald?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to. Nail pattern baldness is going to do it for me.
Might as well just get ahead of it.
I know. I'm right there.
Are you?
Not anymore. See, our whole lives we're told about this.
We should do a poll for cue ball.
Without
And if we get one vote that says we should do it, we should do it.
That's what we did last time. I believe this.
And we didn't.
But one day. If I should always put a poll up, it's like, should I shave my head, yes or no? And I clicked yes, and then we did it. That was the whole.
Oh, and then I posted the screenshot of you doing that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Let's
that's
do it again.
Maybe that's a sign.
When they came back.
Think about what we could do. Think about the cue ball we could make.
Who do you think made that game?
I'll never let it go. And it looks like my fingers are actually bleeding.
The way I was
They
always
probably are.
The way I always wanted.
We lit this whole thing just with the TV. We didn't, which I think it looked pretty good.
You look good.
You get a little bit of an eye light on that one on the shadow side, which is cool.
But until then, I'm gonna do as much hunting on this earth as I can.
I was chosen by him,
What's cool about this is like
chosen by me.
there's not really like I don't really
You
win
do love your photo.
at all. Like, you get, no matter what happens, you get what you want. You kill me, you win. You die, you win. It kind of really doesn't matter.
I'm really excited for the final confrontation.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
I haven't returned to it in a while.
Me either, not for a few months. This would be cool to see again. And then the sirens burst back up.
Oh man,
Let you know the hunt is on.
it's on.
Man, I wonder how long that shot took.
That was
like
also
4
maybe
seconds.
20 minutes.
That one was admittedly took a little bit of time.
Sucked.
Tree shot probably wasn't worth it in hindsight. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Who gives a shit? It looks great.
I just don't understand how it took so long.
I think we were trying to get the right angle. It was a whole thing.
It was a timing thing. I think we just couldn't.
Oh, yeah, coming down at the
lock up
right
'cause
time, right angle.
We tilted down.
It's very political and complicated. Don't worry about it.
So you just started your camera recording
Yes.
and are filming you walking through the woods?
Yeah. Why, you might
I
ask?
wonder.
Well, you're going to find out.
I wonder if we'll figure that out in just a minute.
This was such a cool area.
The fog
Yeah.
sold it.
And then it was getting sunny.
Then all the fog went away.
The little stream. I was just hanging my camera over that. I'm like, might I drop it?
That's crazy shit. Is that another tree shot?
Eh,
No.
Guess less emphasis on the tree.
not like the other,
Focus on that one,
other
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, originally I was gonna hide in the tree. But then there,
You're like perched in the
which
tree.
there just wasn't a tree that would have had a branch big enough for me to get up in.
Or to hide behind. It
Or to
was
hide behind.
Pretty open.
Oh, the perfect ray of light. I remember seeing that and I was like, get over here. Hey dude, maybe smoking isn't gonna help your condition.
Smoking kills.
But you'll look cool while you die.
That's true.
Remember that. And the way that the
I just know you're going to start saying some bullshit.
you exhale the smoke, it's almost
Here
like a dragon. You're releasing the fiery intensity you have with it. Yourself.
So this next shot coming up.
Hey. Remember we couldn't find our way back out of this because it was pitch black.
Oh yeah, it was dark. We're just in a little area. I'm like, I don't know.
We're like, I think it was over this way.
with our phone flashlights trying to figure out how
Yeah.
we got there.
We got like totes, trying to carry totes, and we have to like
Yeah,
cross
it-
streams.
Multiple backpacks.
We're jumping across things. I don't know. Ultimately, very fun.
I guess we did drive halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just had to get back to the
Side by
truck.
side.
That was fun. Riding in the back of that when it's
Mhm.
pouring rain.
I was trying to take it easy for you.
It was fun.
You need to get a four-door one. That's it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I could have sat in the middle, but we had other equipment.
True. You smoked that thing down.
Don't want to waste it. I like this shot
I
a
wonder who
lot
came
through
up
the
with the
viewfinder.
idea for that shot.
Was it you?
Yeah, it's when you guys were filming that
Oh yes.
that shot.
Yeah,
over
you were
there,
doing
I
it with
was
the
like- I was
phone. You're playing
fucking
around with it. Yeah, that was sick.
I was like,
Very
oh,
good.
that'd be kind of cool.
We need to get a 12mm lens.
That'd be sick.
How awesome would that be? That's like Poor Things, like,
Mm-hmm.
but not fisheye. I don't really like fisheye very much.
Joke's on him.
He's starting to set traps for me
One of my all-time favorite shots is about to take place.
with the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You're just really watching that, aren't you?
'Cause last time you tricked me and came up behind me, so you're not going to get the
None
drop
of
on
that this time.
Not going to get the drop on me this time. Using the camera audio to mask the sound of you
Yeah.
around.
That's good.
God,
Oh!
That's so good.
That's kind of gnarly.
Yeah,
That's a good shot.
this is all previs.
Really beautiful looking picture, this one.
Here we go.
This shit was nuts.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Dang. That's really bloody. Attaboy. Covering the CO2 on the mag.
This is one of my favorites from it.
Just
Goes
missing
past
it.
your face.
What did we learn about guns?
Slide doesn't go back.
The slide
with
wouldn't
this
go
one.
back without a mag in.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Who
But-
gives a shit?
It looked cool.
Now I know for the future.
So how would you do that shot in the future?
Just
Would
not-
it just
I guess it would have.
stay forward?
It would have stayed forward. I guess. 'Cause
Huh.
apparently it's the mag that keeps it back. So someone
You
said.
learn something. new.
You live and you learn. Ooh, I like that shot. Ooh,
He looks like a fucking werewolf.
he's a little up. He looks like a werewolf. What is this? Town by the Woods? The
Ew.
original?
Oh, here's our Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh, he's. Oh yeah, total Revenge of the Sith. God,
Lava shooting out the back.
that'd be sick.
Uh oh. Ooh, and it goes.
Oh yeah, we were just pulling it into ourselves because we could control how hard it was. God.
It's in there.
That's crazy. Pretty sure I die. Like, we don't see it. We shot that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this shit was fucking. I
This
just
part, we
kinda
were
let you
kind of
go.
just... We were riffing at this
We were
part.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just kind of
Like,
going for it.
alright, let's-
We knew general. It was like kind of like wrestling. Like we knew
We
what
know
was gonna
the limits,
happen.
yeah.
Oh. Oh.
God, I feel like that would break your nose. Like that
Probably.
angle probably would have broke your nose.
And you both are just like, reaching. Oh, that's in there.
That's good. Probably could have like sped up a lot of these movements. Like on the we probably could have done them quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But
We were running
I
out
wanted
of-
to make sure that we saw everything.
Well, I think
You've never done anything
You could
like
also
this,
be
so-
like, well, these dudes are so fucking exhausted
Yeah. Pretty tired. Pretty tired.
after all the shit that's been going on. Oh,
Yeah. And it like the way the
it catches a little.
it catches.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
almost like because of the serrated or whatever
Mm.
back. Very cool.
Now we've switched places.
Ah, that visually represents how we're in different places. Oof, it's quite the look.
Great stuff. And it's
No blood motivation on that face though.
oh,
I saw the throat cut.
It goes quick, but yeah, there
It's
is
subtle.
a slice on his neck.
How upsetting would it be to just like get laughed at after you kill as you're killing somebody who's like killed you? So, like little kid coughing. It's kind of a cool
that shot goes.
shot with the water.
You see, it's like me seeing you through my eyes. It's all
See, there you
hazy.
go.
Looks like you won
Yeah. Yes. How'd you know that?
the ending.
I didn't win anything.
What was this, Batman?
Happy ending.
No, he cut my throat, dude. My vocal cord. My vocal cords are all messed up. Jeez.
Sometimes the happy ending. Just being happy that it's ending.
Put that on a fucking pillow.
That's a crazy pillow. A little morbid, don't you think?
Put that next to the fucking Live, Laugh, Love.
It was so dark.
Man, it looks really dark in that shot.
This was like pumped up so much too. These is the most anymore. It would have been so. I mean, it was already grainy, but it would have been so much more grainy. Well, you can see how like out of focus it kind of is.
Yeah.
I do like the colors though. It's like a teal.
Man, remember when he filmed a death scene? And I guess
What
it
happens?
was
Like I
way too
fall?
dark.
And I just,
No, it just cuts.
No,
Oh, the
it-
other one? Yeah, you like by like a little pond or something. You're just like, eh.
Yeah, you start walking away, and then
You just fall down.
I think you fall. It's ambiguous still if you end up dying or not.
So it kind of works the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
It's the most
What
dangerous
a
game.
picture. What a picture.
That was a really good one.
Good
That
work,
one
boys.
was great.
All of them are great, but that one's a
That
fun
was really
watch,
good.
even though it's very dark.
Literally, because we had no light left because we were filming goddamn trees.
Exactly.
Bye-bye now.
Bye, everybody.